Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space with me, Get Daved. So in the last video, the Hissho declared war on me, and they haven't really done anything yet. But if they wanted to, they could definitely do a million horrible things. So you've all got that to look forward to. I suppose I could attack them, but I am almost completely positive that they have superior vessels to me. Pardon me, superior vessels. So, thinking more about hanging back. And we'll continue the blockade around the eyes system, even though that's likely to end really quite poorly for me. We've got the bunkers kind of en route already. It's also tempting. We could try transporting a hero here to improve the production here, but I don't really want to do that. Also, I just loaded and Amoeba's happy twice at me. Pilgrims are happy. Alright, so good news for everybody except the Hissho. Well, that's nice. I'm still in a constant state of fear and panic. One could even say that there's fear and panic in the air. Can get Dave points for that reference. It's just a song lyric. Good. We're saving up copious amounts of money, which is very good, because I intend to spend it very soon. And also constantly regret not buying peace with the Hissho. You may hear me swallowing occasionally. I'm enjoying myself, the sweet taste of ginger ale. Well, this will be interesting to say the least. I don't I don't think I'm going to invest too heavily. In that colony, if it can even be formed. Well, hello, pilgrims. Okay. Let me just double check where he is. I suppose it would have just told me, but I'm here to frustrate all of you. Edisir, right. And this could be... Oh my goodness. Classic Dave. No exploitation. Suppose it does not really matter which exploitation I go with right now. For this system, I'm going to go with food, because we can actually get, you know, a somewhat meaningful improvement. Okay. Okay, and in one turn we can actually get the last missile upgrade as well. Tempting to... yeah. We'll wait one more turn before a really big revision. Really good armor. Randomly destroy population within a system. Ooh. But that's a type of bomb. And for that we would need a bomber. Man. This is kind of a useful tactic to have, so I'll invest the one turn in getting it. Explored moons. Oh yeah, an anomaly reduction. That actually could be very handy to have. Although I don't think of myself as having really terrible anomalies right now. Oh man. I wonder if they know. They totally know. They're gonna murder me. I've killed all these people. Not to mention the damage I've done to morale because, you know, we're getting an expansion bonus. Yeah, jeez. Okay, we just have to lower taxes. We've got too many people that are really quite unhappy. Well, these two guys will never be happy. Okay, we'll spend the money on that. Okay, and my friend, what do we do for you? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the production bonus. Some people have been telling me, hey, did you know there's a way to view the ability tree, I guess for lack of a better term? Yes, I was aware of that. Some people were just suggesting that I could do better by picking different abilities for my heroes, and that's probably the case, although I'm kind of doing it in a reactive fashion. And I have found that investing too heavily in the end game in this game is not as beneficial. It's more important to get an early lead in Endless Space, based on my limited experience. More so than other games. Like Master of Orion 2, you can sort of wiggle your way back in if you're in a tough spot. And I would even argue that sometimes that's even better. Okay. We're going to start construction. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at who's got the highest right now. Julian, and then Edisir. Perfect. If we reassign this guy to the beetle system, there's a chance it could be even better. And beetle's actually a more well, no, it's pretty much exactly the same. I'm going to leave the deployments exactly how they are right now. Okay, this is perfect. And in the Julian system, Lancer 2 is simply too cheap. Alright, we're going to do a real quick design. I believe, yeah, we've got the cruiser hull now. Okay, first things first, let's optimize these to the correct ranges. Plus 30% weapons. What's the bonus on this? Ooh, decreased weapon size. So, flat up increasing our weapon size, or our weapon power is going to be useful. Although it uses quite a bit of space. Still, we'll come out ahead. It's a 30% bonus to weapons, but only uses 20%, or yeah, 20% of the space on the ship, so. Actually, wait a minute. Let me brain for a minute. That might not actually be true. Just based on the fact that weapon modules are 25% smaller on this, which means we can fit 20% more of them because of -1/4. Yeah. It is kind of cheap though, so yeah, it's nice and cheap, so I'll leave it on. It's just not quite as good as it looks. Actually, it's barely break even. We have no need for that. I don't really want to invest in having a super good engine. Repair is tempting, but not for this. We may eventually get around to having a support ship. Okay. And I don't really know what sort of defenses to put on my ship because I never did take the time to check. Something I totally don't regret. And you, not quite yet. It's not quite time for the legendary sword. Are you glad I designed a cruiser? Alright. That should be difficult enough for them to produce that it won't take one turn. Perfect. And we can upgrade it next turn with our brand new war technology. Everybody loves that. Alright. Thanks for your service, Selene Mark 1. You done us proud. And should it have a flak system? I'm inclined to say yes. Especially because the flak system's nice and small. Well, why the heck not? This is a ship without specialization. Upgrade the Q. The Lancer we can upgrade. Yeah, might as well. We don't really, again, we can't really adapt it to what we expect to face, so it's really just occupying quite a similar role as the last one. Yeah, and I can't even fit more on there. $30 tonnage. Yeah, we'll just give it protection against another type of weapon. Melee defender, don't bother. Oh. Alright, fine. The light carrier we need to modify a little bit. I'm going to try getting this to be an even better support ship. So we'll just make sure we're using the newest, the best and brightest of what's available. Another sort of standard, I don't know what to protect myself from defense on it. That's nice. Times one, times one, times one. Alright, we actually don't have room for a whole lot on this thing. Well, I had good hopes. High hopes, even. Just looks like we're not going to be improving it that much. Could take away the armor. But given its role, I'm a little concerned about the effect that's going to have on the effectiveness of the ship. Alright, fighters can shoot down incoming warheads, so we're just going to adjust things. This might be a really terrible idea, but it's more of a support vessel now. They certainly haven't seen a ton of combat. Oh, whoops. Melee. That'll make you even smaller. Nope. Just not going to be fitting that. Well, we'll see if the fighters can do the work or not. The Light Carrier 2 is not necessarily a huge upgrade on the Light Carrier 1. And Invader is fine. Cool. Alright, now we could move to refitting and all that, but I'm not exactly keen on that quite yet. Well, they're nice and full already. The main reason I'm not in a rush to do that yeah, we'll just turn out a couple of those. It's just because I want to have a fleet for the time being. Before, you know, if we start refitting everything, we'll be absolutely defenseless for the first little bit. Oh, geez. And that's got to come first. I'm willing to buy it, though. So the planet is coming along quite nicely. They don't have a lot of food. But aside from that, it's great. Lots of food on the asteroid belt, relatively speaking. I could put in the effort to research that tech. I just don't want to get too distracted from the military focus right now. Just going to send you to the Beetle system so I can keep track of things a little more easily. Production's a little bit slower here, so And I don't even want to overproduce the existing ships I have. Because again, we don't know if they're going to be effective against the Hissho or not. Turgis in the homeworld. Off you go. Might be worth researching a tech that gives us a higher command point cap. Let's see here. Ooh. I should just research that to begin with. Alright, looks like we're a ways away, so... I also realized I've been so concerned with the preemptive strike from the Hissho. Well, or even just one I'm not ready for. The term preemptive might not quite be appropriate. That I haven't really anticipated the possibility that maybe I'll be able to invade them. Just do this for now, man. Actually, well, yeah, science is good. Also, the production there is fantastic. Oh, Amoeba, you'll never be happy with me. Good news, everyone! The people are unhappy. Have a supermarket. I don't know what to think about that system. Maybe it's not quite doomed. Okay, in one more turn we'll have a second Cellini. Yeah, and we'll have a decent support fleet as well. We can begin contemplating an invasion. Ooh! I've always wanted photon distortion. Okay, and now we've got our bombers. Too bad about the light carrier already being completed. Alright, I just finished one, so that's... Too bad we won't get a chance to see what these guys can do. Ooh, they're smaller even. I like that. And it sounds like they do more horrible things. Well, things to ponder. And we'll go with lasers. I could have one good laser, and I will take it. Alright, cruisers I believe are slightly larger. There's 2 command points for each one, which makes sense. I believe they're almost exactly double the size of the smaller ships I was making. Hopefully that translates to more effectiveness in a unit. Wrath. Wrath's coming around, everybody. With a name like that, you thought that would never happen. Uh-oh. $3,040. Okay. That's how you want to play it. Encountered the automatons. Alright, jerkwad. You about to get daved, son. Beta fleet. Has the more high-tech stuff in it. Okay. Assign to fleet. Beta looks to be slightly more effective. And the pilgrims are blockading them? Fascinating. I'll also join the blockade. And an invasion. We're just gonna juggle the fleet just a little bit. Oh, did you guys already start? That's embarrassing. You guys have already started. A painfully slow invasion. Well, my mistake. It's kind of... Well, no, that's got a strength of 3,000. Doesn't look like an invasion's in place. I guess maybe we should just think bigger. That's the moral of the story. Planetary landscaping. I should probably go over all of my systems and do some upgrading on everything that's in the queue. I'm not going to, but you know, I should. I really should. Alright, and you know what? I think I'm going to end this video here. In the next one, I might just go for their homeworld, because, you know, why not? Yeah!